A shooting overnight in southeast Denver killed one and sent 8 others to the hospital. It happened near the patio of the Ultra Lounge near Hamden and Dayton. That's near the Kennedy Golf Course. What happened overnight highlights nightlife changes Denver City Council are preparing to embrace upon. City Council may postpone a vote on a case where they're going to change the license of nightclubs in places like where the shooting happened.
But if the changes do take place, it could perhaps deter events like last night. 9 News reporter Marshall Zellinger is live outside the nightclub for us now. Marshall, this nightclub was an after-party location for an earlier gathering in Aurora.
Apparently so, but this is the location where police believe at least 2 people fired shots, killing 1 and injuring 8 others. It was a little after midnight in the parking lot here near the patio of the nightclub right there. And if Denver City Council goes through and tries to vote on making changes to licensing places like this, the people who run places like this would be responsible for crowd control in a parking lot near a patio. The open sign was flashing long after Ultra Lounge was closed following a shooting near the patio in the parking area. Yellow markers counted dozens of pieces of evidence. It's the second deadly attack at this nightclub this year. A man was beaten to death in the parking lot in March. Today, the Public Nuisance Abatement Unit of Denver Police opened an investigation. If businesses are deemed a nuisance, they can have their operating license suspended or revoked. Reasons for that include unlawful use of a firearm, gang-related activity, and serving alcohol to someone underage or overly intoxicated. Changes to the licensing process for businesses in Denver is currently in front of Denver City Council. The major headline for those potential changes is that clubs could be allowed to stay open until 4 a.m. The relevant changes for a place like Ultra Lounge would be the following new requirements. Clubs like this would have to have video surveillance, which it appears this club does have. They would have to have a written security plan. They would have to post notices about banning weapons, with clear signage at entrances that weapons are not allowed. And the business would be partially responsible for crowd control. Managers would need to make reasonable efforts to get crowds within 25 feet of the entrance to leave. The shooting near the patio appears to be within 25 feet of the entrance. I guess you could argue how far into the parking lot a business owner would be responsible for, because the ordinance would say 25 feet of the entrance. Where I'm standing to the patio right now is more than 25 feet from the entrance of the building, so there's a limit somewhere where it would no longer be the business responsibility. Reporting live in Denver, Marshall Zellinger, 9 News.
And Marshall, as you have been reporting on this, it's the bar owners and the businesses that have some concerns about this, while City Council had seemed to be on board.
Yeah, there's this potential vote to postpone voting on the changes, which we're still waiting for in the next few minutes, I believe, from Denver City Council. And I don't know if last night's event is the reason why they may want to postpone this for a few more weeks.
Yeah, a lot to think about there. All right, thank you, Marshall.